says the wait time is 45 minutes.
Wash your hands, arms, feet, and legs on the right-hand side. Doors are sliding shut. Santa Center Warden. As we like to say here at Harambe, today, which means let's go. Ciao, everyone. So, I'm your safari guide today here at the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Just a quick note to go over before we get going. Please make sure you remain fully seated at all times for the duration of our safari today. If you have any little ones, they can be seated on your lap or directly next to you, but please do not hold them up in the air at all or stand them on your lap, as they must also remain fully seated along with everyone else at all times. If you look above your heads, you'll see an animal spotting guide. We may not see all of those animals today, but we do usually have a pretty good look. And if you have any phones or cameras, I recommend set them to a sports or action setting to help reduce any blur that you might get in those photos, as we will be on some very bumpy roads today. The first section of the reserve we'll be visiting today is called the Cheetahs. Forest is home to many shy and reclusive animals that don't see humans very often, and they really like to hide amongst the trees, which can make them a little bit difficult to spot sometimes. Things like coming up on the left-hand side up on top of the hill are going to be some bongos. Bongos are known as the ghost of the forest, as they are very rarely seen. They use their backward-shaped horns to help navigate their way through thick brush. Also over on the right-hand side up on top of the hill are going to be a couple of okapis. Many people think that the okapi is related to the zebra because of the stripes on its back. It's actually the only known living relative of the giraffe. On the left-hand side, right up on top of the hill, going to be a few greater kudu. And while they look like deer, greater kudu are actually an antelope species, the second tallest in Africa. You can tell that those are female greater kudu because the males have horns and the females do not. Side, right up against the wall in the corner, is going to be a black rhino. Black rhinos can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Sadly, due to pollution, there are only about 5,000 left in the entire world. Rhinos are punched for their horns, which are only made of keratin, the same thing as your hair and fingernails. Top of the hill are a couple of saddle-billed storks. Those storks can reach heights of up to 5 feet tall and can have a wingspan of up to 9 feet from tip to tip. For us to into the Safi River. The Safi River is a very good place to find many aquatic dwelling animals, so keep your eyes open. On the left-hand side, water are a float of Nile hippopotamuses. And also over on that island are a pod of pink-backed pelicans. Pink-backed pelicans get their names from when their backs turn pink during mating season. And it makes them appear to be blushing when they're looking for a mate. Now, hippos are nocturnal animals, so they'll sleep during the day and will be most active at night. Hippos sleep under the water and can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes at a time.
Ay,
There, their bodies will naturally rise to the surface, moving the air that they need, then they'll sink back down without ever waking up.
Did you see it? Oh, you know that!
So it looks like coming up around the corner on the left-hand side are some Nile crocodiles. Young Nile crocodiles can grow as long as a giraffe is tall, 18 to 20 feet long. They can also weigh to about 500. Safi River into my favorite part of the reserve, the savannah. The savannah is home to many of the world's most famous animals, such as lions, giraffes, and zebras. One of the best views of the savannah, right up here. You might notice that the grounds here look really well groomed. It's actually the animals doing, as animals like antelope and wildebeest will trim the grass by eating it. Giraffes will trim the trees by eating the leaves, and elephants will knock the trees over.
Charlie says sanitizer. We just say sanitizer. I just say sanitizer. He gets so annoyed. I get so annoyed.
Kabayo.
Look, there's a zebra.
Kabayo na yan. May guhit.
Dad, did you see the zebra?
All of the hillside bushes lying down out there in the grass are some African wild dogs. African wild dogs are the most successful hunters in all of Africa, even more so than the lion or the hyena, with 90% of all of their hunts successful. African wild dogs hunt as a pack and will run their prey until it drops from exhaustion. So coming up on both sides of the path are going to be a few mountain zebras.
Kabayo.
No two zebras have the exact same markings, just as no two humans have the exact same fingerprint. You can also tell that these zebras are indeed black with white stripes because of the color of their noses. Their noses are black, which means that the rest of them is black as well. A little bit farther out on the left-hand side are some sable antelope. Sable antelope are the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They use those curved-shaped horns to help ward off any predators who might want to chop them in backs. Springbok are a very small type of antelope that only ever grow to about 3 feet tall. But despite their small size, they can jump extremely high. From a standing position, they can jump up to 6 feet in the air or 13 feet forward. Red wildebeest have one of the biggest migrations of any animal in the world. They're also sometimes known as mews for the sound that they make. Kind of how a cow goes mew, wildebeest go mew. That's the word mew. On the right-hand side, we have a few Maasai giraffes as well as some Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle are the only domesticated animals here in the reserve. And while the horns on those Ankole cattle look very big and very heavy, they're actually pretty light because they're pretty hollow inside. And they also have blood vessels inside those horns, which help keep them cool during the day. Giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. They can reach heights of up to 18 to 20 feet tall. Toes can also reach up to a foot and a half in length. It helps them reach those really big highs.
Buti dito may giraffe pa.
On the right-hand side, top of the hill behind the trees is going to be an African elephant. We also see some more elephants just ahead in elephant country as well. So we'll keep heading forward, see what we can find. So over on the left-hand side, for the rocks, that'll be some mandrills. Mandrills' bright faces make them the most colorful monkey in the world, and they're also the largest. An adult male mandrill can weigh up to 100 pounds. Mandrills also have little pockets in their mouths, which allow them to store snacks for later. Enough to see some more elephants up this way. You can see some tusk marks in the red clay here. Elephants actually eat that red clay as it provides them with many important minerals for the nutrition. Elephants are a matriarchal society, which means, of course, that the females are in charge. At adulthood, male elephants will be kicked out of the herd and will live solitary lives from then on out. And female elephants will be pregnant with their little ones for up to 22 months. The little one is a relative term when you give birth to a 300-pound calf. Also, sometimes throughout the day, you might see elephants throwing dirt on themselves using their trunks. They do that because the dirt acts as a natural sunscreen to help protect their sensitive skin from the harsh rays of the sun. On the left-hand side, some greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are born a grayish-white color, and they get their pink coloring from shrimp bait, which is high in beta-carotene. They don't get that pink coloring until about 2 years after birth. Greater flamingos are also the lightest shade of pink of any flamingo in the world, as well as the tallest. And a group of flamingos is known as a flamboyance. So it looks like coming up just around the corner on the left-hand side, white rhinos over this way. White rhinos get their names from the Afrikaans word "weit," meaning wide, for their wide-shaped mouths. White rhinos are also considerably larger than black rhinos, as white rhinos can weigh up to 5,000 pounds, whereas black rhinos only ever get up to about 3,000 pounds. And a group of rhinos is known as a crash of rhinos. Around the corner on the left-hand side, up on top of the hill, a few cheetahs lying down over this way. markings help them blend in really well, so they're a little bit harder to spot. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammal in the world. They can reach speeds of up to 60 miles an hour. They can only maintain that speed for a few seconds. Cheetahs are the only big cats that cannot retract their claws, as well as the only big cats that can purr. They do their hunting during the day rather than at night like most big cats, as they have very good eyesight. The black tear marks that you see on a cheetah's face help reflect the glare of the sun.
Alam ko Cheetahs. Cheetahs.
This way, and there'll be a few ostriches as well as a Warthog. Warthogs are an antelope species that are actually related to the wildebeest. The ostrich is the biggest bird in the world. They have wings, of course, but they cannot fly. Instead, they use those wings to help them change direction when they run, as they can run up to 42 miles an hour. Ostriches also lay the heaviest eggs in the world. Eggs can weigh about 3 pounds each. And while 3 pounds may not seem like much to us, a human could stand on top of an ostrich egg and it would not break. That's how strong they are.
Look at this guy.
So coming up along the left-hand side, down out there behind those rocks and logs, are going to be a few warthogs. Warthogs are burrowing animals, so they'll sleep inside their burrows with their tusks exposed for protection against predators. And despite their small size, warthogs can actually run extremely fast. They can run up to 35 miles an hour, which is actually the same speed that a rhino can run.
Look, they're eggs.
That's real eggs.
I think so. I don't see eggs.
Nigerian dwarf goats. Locals will often raise Nigerian dwarf goats for their milk, which is considered to be of high value in nutrition. Their smaller size also makes them a little bit easier to raise as opposed to other larger livestock, which can take up more resources as well as more land. End of our safari today. On behalf of everyone here at Kilimanjaro Safaris, I would like to thank you for joining us, and I would encourage you to do so again later today as well. As you know, 2 of our safaris are ever exactly the same. And as many other animals here in the reserve are nocturnal, some of them are best seen around dusk. If you would like to see more animals today, you can head over to the Warthogs self-guided walking tour, where you can see the land gorillas, meerkats, and my personal favorite, the naked mole rat. Whether you are interested in seeing animals like tigers, Komodo dragons, organs or bats. They can be found at the Maharaja Jungle Trek in Asia.